Бажаю здоров'я, шановні українці, українки.
I wish you health, fellow Ukrainians. We have returned from the Kharkiv region from the positions of our warriors in the Kupiansk sector. I have visited the 14th Separate Mechanized Brigade, one of the command posts. As always, I listened to reports on the key needs. The situation is extremely difficult in the several parts of the front line, where Russian troops have amassed maximum reserves. They are taking advantage of the delays in aid to Ukraine, and these are very tangible issues. There is a deficit of artillery. There is a need for frontline air defense and for a longer range of our weapons. We are working with our partners as hard as possible to resume and extend support. I would like to thank all Ukrainians, all our companies and partners who have already set up production of weapons, shells, drones and electronic warfare, new production that is ramping up. Of course, we still cannot meet all the needs on our own, but every month adds to Ukraine's strength and capabilities. I thank everyone who works for this. It was an honor for me to recognize our warriors, very brave people with state awards. I presented the Golden Star to the Hero of Ukraine, Colonel Oleg Apostol, commander of our glorious 95th Separate Air Assault Brigade. Today, I also awarded the Order of Bogdan Khmelnytsky to Captain Andriy Zaika on the 14th Separate Mechanized Brigade, and the Orders for Courage to Sergeant Roman Prokopchuk of the 95th Brigade and Soldier Viktor Klemyuk of the 14th Brigade. Colonel Alexander Lutsenko was also awarded the Cross of Military Merit, and I will present it to him in the near future. These are truly exemplary warriors. I visited the hospital where our servicemen undergo treatment after being wounded. I thanked the entire team, doctors, nurses, and everyone who helps. It is extremely important that everyone helps as much as they can to specific units, specific sectors, specific warriors, and the entire country. Unity should be manifested not only in thoughts and words, but also in actions and necessary in activity for the sake of common goals, for the sake of our entire country. And a few more things. Today, the conference on Ukraine's economic growth and recovery has started in Japan. This is our intergovernmental work at the level of governments. The Ukrainian delegation headed by Denis Shmyhal is currently in Japan. The talks are very substantive. There are already dozens of agreements that will strengthen us and our cooperation. We have been preparing for this conference for quite a while, and I am grateful to Mr. Prime Minister Kishida for the fact that our work is very effective as planned. The stronger our economic capabilities are, the greater the solidarity with Ukraine is. The sooner Putin's evil will be defeated by our joint efforts. And, unfortunately, a few words about a situation that is not usual, a situation that demonstrates the erosion of solidarity on a daily basis. Things that are happening on our western border, the border with Poland, cannot be considered normal or ordinary. A simple and clear justice is needed. Only 5% of our agricultural exports pass through the Polish border, so, in reality, the situation is not about grain, but rather about politics. And near Kupiansk, close to the Russian border, where enemy artillery does not seize, news from the border with Poland seems outright mocking. We need common decisions, rational decisions, to resolve this situation, the decisions made by us and the Poles, first of all, and by everyone in Europe who cares about the fate of Europe. I thank everyone who fights and works for our country and people. I thank everyone who helps. Glory to Ukraine.